What's up everyone, Keontae Moron here, different type of video as this is mainly starting off with a voiceover. I think my last video started off with that, with the PC video, but either way, I want to make a series where I go ahead and recreate my favorite scenes or favorite shots from my favorite movies. In this case today, I chose The Batman. I thought about doing a series like this for a minute just to go ahead and test myself, and because I just love cinematography and lighting. So I just wanted to go ahead and test this out and really test my skills and really challenge myself. Today was a challenge. I kind of gave myself a little bit of slack just because I just randomly thought about making this tonight and I just got on it. So I didn't really have much planning. In this case, I just wanted to go ahead and challenge myself and test myself. Even though this is just straight improv, I just got into it and just started filming. But just to go ahead and start to think about how to light scenes and how to recreate this one or scenes in the future, because it's going to be a challenging task because I have little to no experience. But that's the best time to learn. I think that kind of wraps up this voiceover part, so enjoy the rest of the video. Now, when it comes to the outfit, this is the closest thing I have to what the twins wore. I have a button up and my motorcycle jacket. This is the closest thing I'm going to get because I don't have any wardrobe as cool as theirs. So we're going to manage with this for now. When it comes to this door, it's very white, so I'm getting a lot of bounce. Obviously in that, you can see a little bit of negative, but I want some more contrast here. So I'm going to go search around, see if there's anything that's a little bit darker to go ahead and block that, add some more shadows. When it comes to this red light, it seems like it's acting more of a overhead rather than from the side. I do have it from that angle, so I'm going to try to work around and see if I can mess with that. But at first, when I remember seeing the scene, I thought that, I keep looking up here, every time I see the scene, I thought that it was basically a side light and it just stops there. But I realized as the twins walk forward towards the Batman that their overhead light from before was more of like a warm tungsten, tungsten. So because of that, it's not like a lot of spill. It's kind of pretty controlled. So I'm gonna try to see and make some tweaks to see if I can replicate it a little bit more. Also, another thing, I didn't even try to attempt to see if there's like a lighting diagram for the scene, which I kind of doubt there is. But even so, I feel like it will be practice for me to try to determine where the lights are going from. And like I said, I don't know if I said earlier in the video, but I probably did. I'm new to lighting and new lighting. Only thing I know about is 3-point lighting, at least what I've done. And of course, I just haven't tried anything yet. But of course, I'm aware of lighting techniques. So we're gonna go ahead and just give this a try off the top of our heads. We can do this. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think this might be the closest thing I have to negative. Something negative. It's like a navy blue, but it's pretty dark. So hopefully it does bring some contrast. At least I know I'll feel a little bit better about this. One more thing, I'm aware that the background does not look how it's portrayed in a movie, but I'm just going to go ahead and probably just knock down this stuff. I don't really have movement, but more than likely I could potentially just act like I'm right there, and like, because I already have to do the masking out for the twin, my doppelganger, my twin. So I might mess around, just get a clean slate and move all that stuff out the way and try to add some type of depth back there, or some type of some depth back there. Of course, it just looks, you can tell there's this behind the door. Even if I make it a little bit more prettier, you can still kind of tell that there's just this on the door. Now, honestly, I really favor this shot. The only thing is, I honestly don't want to lose too much hue from the red. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add the softbox. I feel like it's a little bit too harsh, especially with the light being directly right here. I could bring it back, but I do want to test to see what it looks like with the softbox first. When it comes to negative, I get a good amount. The only thing is, you can tell that it's cloth, but it's okay. Like I said, we're doing our best here. We're doing what we can do with what we have, and that's key. That's the key to life. You do see a little bit gleam in my forehead, but it's okay, because foreheads be gleaming, at least this one. Okay, so now we have this part down. Now we're to the point where twin closes the door and then out comes the other twin when they open the door. So in this case, I have to go ahead and see how I do when I light this portion, as obviously the light changes as I step out through the door. Let's see how this is gonna work. Yeah, random. I know you didn't expect this. Probably did, because that's where a lot of my videos happen. You like the music in the background, I know you do. You like the sound effects. I've used it many times. I talk about it many times on this channel. Check out Epidemic Sound if you want to go ahead and try a 30-day free trial. Referral link down in the description. Test it out. Like I said in the last video, you're gonna forget. You're gonna forget it's a subscription. You're just gonna be paying for it because it's just that good. I'll just leave it at that. Get back to the video. Now, I may have mentioned earlier, this overhead light is very bright. Perfect for overhead, but like I said, way too bright for this scene. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the other LED, same color temperature, if not maybe a little bit warmer, and try to emulate and replicate the overhead light, because I don't have another stand to go ahead and do a overhead. So what I can do is probably either bounce it or face it towards this way, but trying to see how much I can try to get it and replicate it like an overhead as I can. Now for the opening of the scene, you see some movement. Now if I add movement, that's going to be a lot of masking in post. So what I'm going to do is just do a clean slate, and I'm just going to jump into the scene, move it in, get in close, so then I can have a pretty good mask and clean mask, so I can go ahead and do the cloning situation. Yeah, I screwed myself over with this one. I do not know what a plug-in for this one is, and these batteries are dead. So we have to improvise and use the new to me, the Godox SL62 by light. And since I have access to both tungstens and I can go ahead and mess with the knob, we'll use this for a substitution. Gotta come in clutch. So while editing the video, I realized I could be risking it by playing footage from it. So what I'm gonna do is put side-by-side shots of like maybe a still scene or maybe like a couple seconds, because I don't know how YouTube works when it comes to copywriting. I don't want them to... Matt Reeves, I rock with you. I really like this. I love this movie. I watched it like 3 times in a row when it first came out. So, but that's different. Anyways, I want to make sure that we don't have any issues when it comes to copyright or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just play the clips and let you see for yourself, as well as the original and the one I remade. And that's mainly it. Thank you all for watching. I really improv this video, as you can see and kind of can tell. I did this all in a couple hours. I already knew I was going to make this video in this type of project, or this concept of remaking my favorite scenes from movies. It's just a lot of stuff has been going on, but hey, that's life. You dug it out and I'm blessed. That's all I can say there. Besides that, I do have other projects I have in the works. I have several short films ready to go. And I have another one that I have, but the same location, I feel like I probably brought it up before, still closed. So until that's going, I do have another short film, another horror one. Yes, I'm just versatile. I'm trying to be versatile in my craft. I don't want to be stuck yet. But I'm just testing things out, testing the waters. And another short film is in the works. And, yeah, we're getting that going. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed one. Take care. Much love. Peace.